Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 24, Week 4, Round 2. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 8-2 this season. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Rhil Margos. Let's go to the Hotbot for a quick comparison. The Hotbot report has almost an equal amount of green on my side as there is red on Rhil Margos' side, so let's zoom in and take a closer look. The statistics here at the top show that Rhil Margos is a good GAC player, but not a great GAC player. Their current score is quite a bit lower than mine. Their lifetime banners and best score under the old GAC are also quite a bit lower than mine. Their offensive wins, clears, and undersize are all lower, but their defense is pretty close. What this tells me is that Rhil Margos is a very defense-focused player. This ratio, 750 to 1931, that's almost 39% defends to wins. So that's definitely on the high side and definitely means that Rhil is a defensive player. This top line shows that Rhil has more than 700,000 more galactic power than I do overall. He also has a higher top 80 and top 65. He has more than 20 more Zetas equipped. Now I'm sitting on 12 Zetas right now, so this is actually closer than it looks, but still more Zetas than I have. I have a tiny speed advantage at the top of my roster, but this is pretty much negligible. Rhil has 15 more Gear 13 characters and 5 more Gear 12s. I have a slight advantage in Gear 11 and above. I have a few more 6-dot mods and a few more mods with high-speed secondaries, but this is not a big advantage. In the relic summary, you can see that Rhil has over 100 more total relic levels than I do, 338 to 223. And here is perhaps Rhil's biggest advantage, 2 Galactic Legends to my 1. According to GAC history, Rhil typically sets 1 on defense and keeps 1 for offense, so that's what I have planned for. In the key characters and important ships, there are a few things that jump out. First is that Rhil does not have Commander Ahsoka Tano. The second is that both Gideon and Echo are very undergeared and not even 7 stars yet. And the last one is that Rhil has the Executor. It's only 4 stars, but it's still an Executor. That's a tough ship to beat. In past videos, I would always take you into my opponent's roster and we would look at their roster, but at this point, I'm facing opponents where they don't have a whole lot of holes in their roster, so I don't think there's a lot of point to that. So instead, we're just going to jump right to the game and take a look at the defenses. Alright, we'll look at my side first. In the top zone, I've got Nute Gunray, Beskar Mando, Mon Mothma, and Kylo Ren Unmasked. In the bottom zone, I've placed CLS, Dengar Bounty Hunters with Ami Zam, Darth Revan, and General Grievous. In the back zone, we've got Garbage, Phoenix, Karth, and Akbar. Now, of course, I saved both my Malevolence and my Negotiator for offense, so we've got Home One and Thrawn here on defense, and hopefully I'll be able to get that Executor down with my Malevolence. Let's take a look at Rhil's side. In the top zone, we've got Padme, Qui-Gon, and there's no Omicron here, Bastila, and General Skywalker. Now, this may mean that it's a mistake for me to have put CLS on defense. He's my normal counter here, so I'm going to have to come up with a different counter for gas. In the bottom zone, he set a Grief Bounty Hunter squad, and there's no Omicron on Zam, SLKR, Bosk Bounty Hunters, and Captain Phasma. We are headed into the weekend, so I have the luxury of waiting to see if my opponent will attack first, so I am going to wait to do my attacks. I'll come back later. Alright, there's just over an hour left in the attack phase. Rhil Margos has made attacks, so let's take a look at the board. You can see 3 squads down in the bottom zone. My Darth Revan has held 5 times. 1 against CLS, 1 against the Bounty Hunters, and 2 against Grievous. So my defense held very well, much better than I was expecting. Alright, so we're going to start in the bottom zone here. And unfortunately, my video file for these battles was corrupted, so you don't get to see what happened, but I will tell you. Against SLKR, I took Qui-Gon lead with JML. Qui-Gon was killed, but everybody else was full health and protection, so that was 72 banners. I tried my Bad Batch against the Bosk squad, and that was a mistake. They lost. I cleaned it up with my own bounty hunters, only dropped one banner for a 44. Against the Grief squad, I took my Geonosians short-handed because Sunfac is on defense, and I got a 65 there. And against Phasma, I took my JTR, dropped one banner for a 64. So I dropped the battle with the Bad Batch against the Bounty Hunters, but that was an experiment. I know that Bad Batch can sometimes beat Bosk squads. I was trying to push and see how good a Bosk squad could my Bad Batch beat. Okay, so against this gas squad, I am going to take my Padme with Cat. Now the idea here is that Commander Ahsoka can kill someone, no ifs, ands, or buts. So I should be able to defeat Gas even though there are still clones alive. Kind of like you can disintegrate him or you can annihilate him while there are still clones alive. So that's the theory here. We'll see if it works. All right. The attacks out of turn actually are okay. Put the Xian here on Snips. Get a little protection up. Get rid of their tenacity up. Let's kick him in the face. Okay. Let's get rid of Rex. Alright, so it turns out that we're not going to get to do our experiment. The experiment was, can I kill Gas while there are still clones alive? Okay, well this is a waste. 60 banners. Against Padme, we'll go Jedi Revan. Not sure what I'm going to do against Grievous if the Night Sisters don't work. I really wanted to do Traya with Thrawn here, but unfortunately, my Thrawn is just a touch slower than his Padme, 1 speed slower. Ability blocks. Don't counterattack Jolie. Don't do that. Pass the turn to Yoda. And goodbye, Anakin. I'm going to give this blue buff over to Yoda. You may be saying, why did I do that? Well, it's because then Yoda can do this and steal their buffs without getting counterattacked. I am not going to spread my buffs, however, because I just stole Retribution, and I don't want my squad counterattacking. The background noise on this level is really, really loud. I need my mark to come around. There it is. Goodbye, Padme. Now I can spread buffs with Yoda without worrying about the retribution. I should start calling assists to get back my protection. So, who needs protection? Basti needs protection. Jolie needs protection. Revan needs protection. Get rid of the buffs. Let's mark snips. Pass the buffs. And healing. And goodbye, snips. Oh, I hate that. She's got the dodging. Okay, this is taking way too long. I'm playing with my food here. Just get him down. Just get him down. Let's get rid of shock. Taunt. Spread buffs. 63. Okay, so against this Basti squad, I'm going to treat it just like it's a Jedi Revan squad, because it is a Jedi Revan squad. He's just not in the leadership. I know we've got 2 Gear 12 characters here, but we also have a Relic 8 Grandmaster Yoda. So I am going to take in my full gas squad. I thought about whether General Skywalker might be able to solo this, and then I could put my clones with Shock T for another squad, but with that Relic 8 Yoda in there, I don't think there's any way that that would happen. So this may be a little overkill, but so be it. I'll probably only get 60 banners. See, having Basti in there gives old Ben the pre-taunt. So that's one benefit of doing the Basti lead. We need to proc Savior. We don't need to kill Jolie first, though. We do need to proc Savior. And I didn't look and see who the squishiest is, but I'm betting that it's probably Revan. Might be Yoda. Even at Relic 8, it might be Yoda. Okay, there's Savior. They marked Arc Trooper. They mark Arc Trooper a lot. But that's great because, you know, you can't get the troopers down into... You can't take away their health until Skywalker kneels down. Okay, and Jolie will try to bring him back, but won't be able to. Get rid of all those buffs. We'll go Revan next. Yeah, see there? He tried to bring Yoda back and couldn't. We'll go Basti next. Get rid of Jolie, he's only Gear 12. 60 banners. General Skywalker on offense is rarely a high banner win because you end up losing protection on everybody, and there's no way to regain it. Let's see if my Night Sisters can beat that Grievous squad. It is a standard Grievous squad, so that means there's no Newt or BB-8 or any kind of tomfoolery like that, but they are well relicked and well modded. It really all comes down to whether they target old DACA or not. Okay, we're going to get rid of that damage immunity. I'm going to try and stun Magna Guard so that Magna can't taunt. Now we're going to put the Plague on B1 and anybody else. We'll just work on the B1 a little bit. Let's try and stun the B2. And we'll call an assist from the grave. Keep assisting from the grave if we can. Yeah, don't target DACA, please. Okay, I need a revive. Do the mass assist. See if we can get a stun on the B2. Revive. Get rid of the damage immunity. See if we can stun Droidica. More Plague. Okay, see if we can get them all to die at the same time. Not quite. Ooh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Put Plague on him. Now, if we stun him, he won't be able to cleanse the stun. There we go. Call the assist from the grave. Revive. Should do it. 60 banners. So like I said, it just comes down to whether they target DACA or not. Okay, so I'll go EP Vader against the Geos. Force Crush, of course, followed by Merciless. Throw at the Spy. The Spy is relic. Oh, still killed him. Hit Toggle. Soldier. Force Crush. Throw at the Alpha. Get rid of the Brute. Push back their turn meter. Let's flip this. I think I can flip this to Palpatine for some stuns. I maybe should have flipped that to Vader to heal his protection. Big jump. Throw the bomb. $65. Okay, my best squads remaining are my Treya and my Troopers. I'm going to try Troopers here. I don't know if that's a good idea because I think they could time out on Boma Fett. So Watt will go first. We'll put Emperor's Trap on the big guy. And there's one death for Newt. He's got damage immunity, so we can't do him. He'll counterattack. Do I want to go after Dooku? Wonder if I can just kill him quickly. Then no counterattack. Second attack. Darn it. If I'd have gotten 2 attacks there. Oh, and he's stunned. That's not great. Not great at all. Stomp, stomp. Okay, goodbye, Dooku. Well, we got rid of Newt there. Get rid of Watt. Really need Jango to take a turn. Take a turn, Jango. Take a turn. 26. Take a turn. What is all basic? Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. We'll try and clean that up in a minute. Let's go back up to the front. See if we can take out this Qui-Gon squad with our Treya. Isolate Ayla, or should we isolate one of the healers? I want to isolate Ayla because she counterattacks. So we'll isolate Ayla, and she's the only relic character as well. Wonder if I should take out Barriss first. Taunt up. There we go, get her back invisible. With 2 taunts up there, she's pretty safe, and I don't think there's an AoE on the other side. Oh, maybe Mace. Maybe Qui-Gon has an AoE as well, but I don't think either one is very good. Get the taunt back up. Taunt by Hatred. Pain. Once we get rid of her... Okay, that'll help. We'll be able to do more damage now. What does this do? Frenzy. Okay. I guess we'll do that. Oh, and it got dodged. We'll get rid of Ayla. Wow, she gets dodged a lot. Is it foresight on the other side? Am I just not paying attention to the foresight? That's probably it. Probably not paying attention to the foresight. Go after Lumi. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, there we go. Nice job, Talon. Okay, so we lost a few banners here, but not a big deal. 59. Sure, there's the Executor in the back. Yeah, there it is. So let's see if we can get rid of this Django with what we've got left. We're going to go with the Scoundrel Squad. There's no leadership, so he won't have his contract activated. And we'll go with this on Nest. We'll put this on... Should I put it on Nest or should I put it on Stormtrooper Han, who I'm going to have taunting? I'll put it on Han. We'll put the next one on Nest. So now we put the taunting tech on Han. See if we can stun. Beautiful. Armor shred. Protection up. We'll put that on Kira. Days. How many stacks do I have? Just 2. Okay. We'll give that to Nest. There we go. 41. Executor. That's interesting that it filled in my squad for me already. Now, I don't have the Ebon Hawk in the arena. I often take in Plo Koon here, but I'm not going to do that in the arena because I want to at least be able to beat his other fleet. It's interesting that the Cad Bane's not in the starting lineup. So we'll do this. And there's the taunt. Ooh, both vultures. Okay, we'll put the buzz droids out. Bring in the spy. Get rid of IG. So much dodging. There it is. Oh, and my spy's already gone. Get rid of the debuffs on the hyena. There goes 88s. So I wonder if, with this lineup, if it's better to save the spy and wait until after Cad Bane's been brought in, and then bring in the spy. I bet that's the way to do it. That was kind of a waste. He was already stunned. We'll put the Buzzies there. Go after Cad. Come on, select. There we go. It's really frustrating when the screen does not respond. You sit there tapping and tapping and tapping. And here comes Boba. Bombing run. Oh no! Right before I got my ultimate. Right before I got my ultimate. That was terrible. There we go. Alright. So misplayed that a little bit. Having IG in the starting lineup threw me off. We'll take out the Malevolence. Really? Wow. I'm not used to this turn order. Is that Soldier, or should I just go after Hyena first? I guess we'll just go after Hyena first. I'm not used to Soldier in the starting lineup either. Usually it's Sunfac. And there are the Buzzies. Which is why I wanted Plo Koon for this squad. Clean all that nonsense up. Unending loyalty on everyone. Get rid of those Buzzies. Do a bombing run. Get rid of the Hyena, almost. Alright, we'll AoE. And 68. Not great banners there. I don't really have anything to go against these guys. I can try my bounty hunters here. This will do nothing, I'm sure. Let's put the breach on them. By Boba. have to work through Houndstooth. Xanadu came in. I wonder why there's Xanadu. Oh, I bet it's the order of the ships in the reinforcements. So even though Xanadu was the first reinforcement out last time, it was not in the first reinforcement slot. Oh, I think I can get rid of Houndstooth here. That's encouraging. Nice. Ooh, lost my Houndstooth. That's bad. This might work. Look at that. 43 banners. Amazing. So there's the full clear. My banners are terrible, but I don't care. My opponent failed so many times. There's 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left. They're not coming back to attack. So that's the win, 1647 to 175. I could have had a higher score had I not done so much experimenting. The bad batch, obviously, against that Bosk squad was a long shot. So not a great showing on my part, but I did learn a few things, which is good. Padme against Gas obviously works, although I didn't get to try the experiment of seeing if I could actually kill Gas with Cat before taking out all of the clones. But I'm 99% sure that that's the way it works. That's the way it works with Disintegrate and with Annihilate, so it should work that way with Cat's insta-kill. So I'm happy to get the win. The banners don't really matter to me. That's not what this round was about. I would like to thank Rhil Margos for the match, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next round.